Welcome dear student. We are in the second lecture of the holding company. In first lecture what we have seen that what is the meaning of holding company, and next we have seen in the first lecture that how to calculate the percentage holding. In the second lecture our first topic is that how to prepare consolidated balance sheet. In previous lecture I have told you that the holding company, which means H company, will prepare a consolidated balance sheet, which means combined balance sheet of holding company and subsidiary company. Now we have to learn that how holding company will prepare a consolidated balance sheet. In previous lecture we have seen that any company which acquire more than 50% shares in another company is known as holding company, and that another company is known as subsidiary company. And we have seen that as per Companies Act 2013, the holding companies has to prepare combined balance sheet, combined P&L, combined cash flow statement, which means that the holding company has to prepare a consolidated balance sheet if it acquire more than 50% share in subsidiary company. But the question comes that how holding company will prepare consolidated balance sheet. So here is our topic that how to prepare consolidated balance sheet. So balance sheet, here it will be two cases. First we will see the first side, then we will come on second side. What is given on first side? When holding company acquire controlling interest in the subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. For example, balance sheet given on 31st March 2019, and assume holding company purchased shares on 31st March 2019. So once again, when holding company acquire controlling interest in the subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. Now, let us state that the company has started a business on 1st January 2019. Beginning of the year. Last date of the year will be 31st December 2019, which we can say date of balance sheet or final accounts. That the date on which the balance sheet has been prepared, or final account, which is profit and loss account, trading account, balance sheet, cash flow statement. From beginning of the year, which is on 1st January 2019, till the year end 31st December 2019, holding company can purchase the shares of subsidiary company at any date. Whether holding company will purchase the shares on first date of the year or in between on any date in the month of March or in the month of April or in the month of June or in the month of September, or holding company can purchase the shares of subsidiary company on balance sheet date, which means on the last day. Because whenever we will see the question of holding company, we will find the two company, out of which one company will be holding company and second company will be subsidiary company. And how we can identify which company is known as holding company and subsidiary company? If the company owns more than 50% shares of another company, then only it is known as holding company. It means if any company want to become a holding company, then they have to purchase the shares of subsidiary company. Now the question comes, when can they purchase the shares of subsidiary company? It can be on any date, whether at the beginning of the year or in between any date. It means if the beginning of the year is in the month of Jan, then in between they can purchase in month of March or in month of Feb or in month of April or in month of June or in month of September, or holding company can purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the year end, which is known as the date of balance sheet. So our first side is when holding company acquire controlling interest. Acquire controlling interest means when holding company purchase the share. When holding company acquire controlling interest in the subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. So our first case is that holding company will purchase shares of S company on balance sheet date. On balance sheet date means last date. So this is our first case. If holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company on balance sheet date, then how we can prepare the consolidated balance sheet? Because our main heading is what? How to prepare consolidated balance sheet. So if holding company acquire the controlling interest, or we can say means holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the balance sheet date. For example, we have taken, let us assume the balance sheet given on 31st March 2019. It means the balance sheet date is 31st March 2019. It is taken just as example that the balance sheet date is 31st March 2019. Assume holding X company means holding company purchase shares on 31st March 2019. Means 31st March 2019 is balance sheet date, and if on the same date holding company purchase the share, it is known as that holding company acquire controlling interest in the subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. I have told you earlier also that holding company can purchase the shares on any date, whether at the beginning of the year or between the mid of the year on any date, or holding company can purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the year end, which is known as date of balance sheet. So our first case is when holding company acquire controlling interest in the subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. So this is our case that holding company has purchased the shares of subsidiary company on balance sheet date. On balance sheet date means last date. We have taken example also that, for example, if balance sheet given on 31st March 2019, so let us assume it is balance sheet date, and if the holding company purchase share on this date, so we can say that holding company has acquired controlling interest in subsidiary company on the balance sheet date. So if holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the balance sheet date, so this is our first case. The first case is divided into two parts. First side, when holding company X company acquire all the shares in subsidiary company S company, percentage holding in this case will be 100%. And second, when holding company X company acquire more than 50% but less than 100% shares in subsidiary company S company, percentage holding in this case will be more than 50% but less than 100%, which can be 60, 70 or 80% or etc. So one second. We are seeing the first case 1, and case 1 is divided into two parts. Once again we will take a timeline. 1st Jan 2019, beginning of year. 31st December 2019, date of balance sheet. We are seeing case 1, and what the case 1 says, if shares of subsidiary company is purchased by holding company on balance sheet date, which means holding company has purchased the shares of subsidiary company at the balance sheet date, which means at this date. So assume that holding company has purchased the shares on 31st December 2019. Now the things come. Suppose there are two companies, X Limited, Y Limited. Y Limited has 10,000 shares. Okay. If X Limited wants to become a holding company, then X Limited has to purchase more than 50% shares. More than 50% share. If we take 50% of 10,000, it will be 5,000. So if X Limited wants to become a holding company, X Limited has to purchase 6,000 or 7,000 or 6,500 or 8,000 or full 10,000. X Limited can also purchase all the shares of Y Limited. Suppose X Limited has purchased all the shares of Y Limited. It means Y Limited has total share 10,000 and all the shares are purchased by X Limited. Means Y Limited has 10,000 shares and X Limited has purchased all the shares of Y Limited. As soon as X Limited purchased all the shares of Y Limited, X Limited become the holding company because it has purchased more than 50% share, and Y Limited becomes subsidiary company. If we calculate percentage holding in this case, so percentage holding equal to, what was formula I have taught you in previous lecture? That formula percentage holding is number of shares of subsidiary company purchased by holding company, means the number of shares of Y Limited purchased by X Limited. So how much share X Limited has purchased? All the share, it means 10,000, divided by total number of shares of subsidiary company. The total number of shares of subsidiary company is 10,000. 10,000 divided by 10,000 multiplied by 100, it will come to 100%. So if holding company purchase all the shares of subsidiary company, in that case percentage holding will be 100%, and this is first part of case number 1. This is our case 1. We will take it as case 1 and it is as case 2. Case 2 we will see later. Now we are seeing the case 1. What the case 1 says? When holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at a balance sheet date. When holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at a balance sheet date. In case 1 also there are two types. Roman number 1, Roman number 2. What the Roman number 1 says? That the holding company has acquired all the shares of subsidiary company. We have seen the example that X Limited has acquired all the 10,000 shares of Y Limited. In this case, percentage holding will be 100%. So percentage holding in this case will be 100%. But there can also be a case that X Limited will not purchase all the shares of Y Limited. Suppose that X Limited has purchased 6,000 shares, or we can say 7,000 shares, or we can say 8,000 shares. Okay. So in this case, X Limited has not purchased all the shares. If X Limited will purchase all the shares, means holding company will purchase all the shares of subsidiary company. When holding company acquire all the shares in subsidiary company, in that case percentage holding in this case will be 100%. If X Limited will purchase all 10,000 shares of Y Limited, then percentage holding will be 100%. But suppose that X Limited has not purchased all the shares. Suppose X Limited has purchased 6,000 shares or 7,000 shares or 8,000 shares of Y Limited out of 10,000. So in this case, what will be percentage holding? So again we can apply the formula percentage holding equal to number of shares of subsidiary company acquired by holding company. So number of shares of Y Limited acquired by X Limited. So how much share X Limited acquired? Suppose 6,000. So 6,000 shares X Limited has acquired of Y Limited divided by total number of shares of subsidiary company. In our case, total number of shares will be 10,000. So 6,000 divided by 10,000 multiplied by 100, it will come to 60%. So whenever holding company will not acquire all the share, but holding company will acquire more than 50% share and less than 100%. 6,000 is more than 50%. 7,000 is more than 50%. 8,000 is more than 50%. 9,000 will also be more than 50%, less than 100%. So whenever the holding company will acquire more than 50% shares of subsidiary company and less than 100%. Less than 100%, why? If it will acquire 100%, then it will come in this case that all the shares were acquired, and in that case holding company will be 100%. But our case is when holding company acquire more than 50%, but less than 100% shares in subsidiary company, percentage holding in this case will be more than 50%, but less than 100%, that is 60, 70 or 80, etc. So whenever the holding company will acquire more than 50% share but less than 100% shares of subsidiary company, in that case percentage holding will be 60% or 70% or 80% or 90% or 95%, anything between above 50 and below 100. So there are two cases in case number 1. So once again, what the case number 1 says, when holding company acquire controlling interest in a subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet, it means when holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at a balance sheet date. It is a case number 1, that holding company has purchased the shares of subsidiary company at a balance sheet date. Now the question comes, holding company has purchased how much share? Complete share means all the share, or more than 50%, less than 100%. If holding company will purchase all the shares of subsidiary company, then percentage holding will be 100%. And the second part of case number 1 is when holding company purchase more than 50% share but less than 100% share, in that case percentage holding will be more than 50% and less than 100%. Whether it will be 52%, 55%, 65%, 70%, 75%, between 50 means above 50 and below 100. So these are two cases in case number 1. So case number 1 is when holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the balance sheet date, whether holding company will purchase all the share. If holding company purchase all the share, percentage holding will be 100%. If holding company purchase more than 50% share, less than 100% share, in that case percentage holding will be 50%, 60%, 70% or 80%. Okay, so this is our case number 1 and we have seen the two parts of case number 1. Now what our case 2 says? First I will run this and I will explain case 2. Case 2 says when holding company acquire shares in subsidiary company on any date earlier than date of balance sheet. What was first case? Again I will draw a timeline. Assume first day was 1st January 2019, beginning of the year, or we can say start of the year. Beginning of the year. 31st December 2019, date of balance sheet. I had told you earlier also that holding company can purchase the shares of subsidiary company on any day, whether at the beginning of the year or in between or at the date of balance sheet. If holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the balance sheet date, then it comes in our first case, that holding company acquire controlling interest in the subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. We have seen, and at the date of balance sheet, whether holding company can purchase all the share or holding company can purchase more than 50% shares and less than 100% shares of subsidiary company. If holding company purchase all the share, then percentage holding will be 100%. If holding company purchase more than 50% share, less than 100%, then percentage holding will be between 50% to 100%. Now our second case comes when holding company acquires shares in subsidiary company on any date earlier than date of balance sheet. Suppose holding company has acquired the shares of subsidiary company on 31st March 2019. 31st March 2019 is not the balance sheet date. Our balance sheet date is what? 31st December 2019. So if subsidiary companies, so if holding company purchase shares of subsidiary company on 31st March 2019, then it will come in our second case, because the second case says when holding company acquires shares in subsidiary company on any date earlier than date of balance sheet. If holding company acquires shares of subsidiary company on any date earlier than date of balance sheet, whether it will be beginning of the year or it will be between the year or on any date, whether it is month of June or July or August or September, any date. So if holding company acquire the shares of subsidiary company on any date before balance sheet date, then it comes in our second case. We have taken an example, balance sheet given on 31st March 2019. Assume that the 31st March 2019 is balance sheet date, and assume X company, holding company purchase share on any day before 31st March 2019. If holding company purchase share on this date, then it will come in this case, because holding company acquire the shares of subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet. That was case number 1, that holding company will acquire the shares of subsidiary company on balance sheet date. But if holding company acquire the shares of subsidiary company before balance sheet date, on any date, whether it will be the beginning of the year or between the mid of the year, then it is our second case. In second case, that when holding company acquires shares in subsidiary company on any date earlier than the date of balance sheet, whether it will be the beginning of the year or in between any month, Feb, March, June, July, August, September, any month. So this is our two way how to prepare consolidated balance sheet. In balance sheet there are two cases. when holding company acquire shares of subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet, or second case when holding company acquires shares in subsidiary company on any date earlier than the date of balance sheet. So there are two cases. In case one, there are two types. First type, when holding company acquire all the shares in subsidiary company, in that case percentage holding will be 100%. And case one, second part is when holding company acquire more than 50% but less than 100% shares in subsidiary company. In this case, percentage holding will be more than 50% but less than 100%. So this is our how to prepare the consolidated balance sheet. Still we have not learned that how to prepare the consolidated balance sheet, but before that we have seen that how the balance sheets are prepared. Means what are the cases which we can see in the question, whether we will see the case 1 or we will see the case 2. Case 1 means when holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the date of balance sheet, and case 2 means when holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company before any date before the balance sheet date. Means if the balance sheet date is 31st March 2019, if H company purchase shares on any day before 31st March 2019, it will come in this case. Case 1 is divided in two parts. First part is holding company purchase all the shares of subsidiary company. In that case, percentage holding will be 100%. And case 1 second part is that holding company has purchased more than 50% shares of subsidiary company but less than 100%. In that case, percentage holding will be more than 50% and less than 100%. So you can copy this. Further we will see after this. First you will copy this, that how many cases we can see in the balance sheet in the question. So dear student, what we have seen in today's lecture, that how to prepare a consolidated balance sheet, and before that we have seen that how many cases, how many types of cases we can see in the question. So we have seen the two types, that when first case is when holding company purchase the shares of subsidiary company at the balance sheet date. In that there are two cases, that whether holding company can purchase all the shares of subsidiary company. In that case, percentage holding will be 100%, or holding company can purchase the shares of subsidiary company more than 50% and less than 100%. In that case, percentage holding will be more than 50% but less than 100%. It can be any percentage, whether 55%, 60%, 65%, 70%. And what was the second case? Second case was that holding company purchased the shares of subsidiary company on any date before the balance sheet date. So it was the second case. So in question we can have the any case, whether it will be case 1 or the question will be on the case 2, that we can see only after reading the question. So I hope you have copied this. So for the today lecture, we have seen this topic, that how many types of balance sheet we will see in the question. In next lecture, we will see some of our examples of case number 1, and then we will see some of our examples on case number 2. So for today lecture, that was it. So those who have not copied can copy this, that how many cases we can see in the question, and in the next lecture we will see the further notes of holding company.